In this video, I just want to talk about something that has something to do with animation. And you're probably all wondering, wonder what he means by that. Well, anyway, all throughout time in animation, there's been so many violence and so much stuff, that would either offend or, people will probably not watch it or something like that. Like back in the day of Warner Brothers, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, that's that's one step of wanting to do anything in Wile E. Coyote's power to finally defeat Roadrunner, no matter what he had to use. And there's so many things that, to this day, I mean, if that was made today, that probably would be, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be too successful now, but back in the day, that was like, that's one way of wanting to set revenge on someone and, either, shoot him, kill him. Anyway, it's a no-holds-barred thing, And throughout then, there's a lot of things that probably would offend a lot of people, especially Disney. There was one cartoon. Well, there wasn't really a cartoon. There was a couple of children's books which I happen to have, or had, I should say. But there was an animation video that's either easy to find or hard to find. And that has to be Song of the South. That video right there, that cartoon in itself was so bad that you just got to see it for yourself. It's just, even the children's book was just, it's not as bad, it's not animated or anything, but it's it's well put together and it's well written, and to follow along with the movie. But years later, everything has gone to, superhero violence, Superman, Batman, with their miscellaneous villains like the Joker, the Riddler, Harley Quinn, so on and so forth. But anyway, when there was then when you come into the 90s, then a lot of things were being a little bit more mature, but with a little bit more comic relief, let's see, like Baby's World, that's one of them. Cool World for another one. That's on the same line of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But all those are comedy, but still, what I'm trying to get at is when movies were becoming a thing, then animation started becoming a thing, and now, you know, Baby's World, or Baby's World, Baby's Kids. I'm sorry. That was made in like early '90s, and it was PG-13 at the time. Still is, if you can find it. It's still a good movie. I mean, it was well casted. It was just like the pre cartoon of the Boondocks, you know, and so yeah. And what else? What else was there? Then a lot of others came in the up to bat, and two people were one of the most controversy cartoon animators of all time, and that's Trey Parker and Matt Stone, creators of South Park. Aside from South Park, if you ever remember the movie, what was it, Captain Orgasmo or whatever, that was going towards the line of South Park. You can really tell where they're going with that. When they created South Park, that was the most when that show first came out, everyone was thinking, "Wow, that's, with Kenny doesn't say a damn word. All he does is muffle." But the context behind that was what the kids were saying afterwards, and after a while, it did get kind of a little bit too far, and then there was The Simpsons, which had a cartoon on there, I can't think of the cartoon. I can't think of the cartoon now. It's anyway, there's a cartoon on there that is sort of like Tom and Jerry. Oh yeah, Tom and Jerry was another thing, but it wasn't that. But Tom and Jerry wasn't that bad. But there was a lot of cartoons that were implemented into kid films. Then they had to edit them out. There was The Little Mermaid with the poster. It had a piece of genital on it. Then there was The Rescuers. If you had a slow-mo function on your VCR, there was artifact drawings of nudity, and they had to edit that out on the DVD release. I still have the VHS release, so I think I still have both of them, I think. And let's see what else. I know there's a lot of things that in cartoons that they were sexualizing a lot of things, with the maturity of the characters and all that, and it's been going on. But now, you got Toy Story, especially in the third Toy Story, when everyone's about to be burned up at the last scene, that's very dramatic right there. Seeing toys being put into fire and whatnot. And so I know that there's like certain things that some people would say that are not good for kids or anything. I'm not gonna touch on anime because anime already has its own line of things, and when you come up with anime, it's always the most absurd, the most insane, and the most bizarre. So anyway, forward. Let's forward a bit. The creators who did Sausage Party. Just think of it. Just think of this for a second. The title alone and the theme of this whole movie is what I'm saying about Toy Story. But this has to do with food. This has to do with household items, household food, and of course on the cover it says rated R. Now, I was actually at the doctor's the other day, and I was talking to someone to see if they seen that movie, and they did. And then I mentioned, well, do you remember when South Park came out? You know, bigger, longer, and uncut. What was that rated? That was rated R. Compared to this, and compared to South Park, I even said to them, South Park is like child's play compared to this. I mean, this is like, I haven't seen this movie yet, and it's still, did I open it? Huh, no, I didn't open it. I mean, I did it. No, it wasn't even opened at all. But anyway, I haven't got to see this movie because I wanted to get into the mood, because this is like watching Pineapple Express, but animated. It does have let's see, it does have, hold it does have Seth Rogen and James Franco in it. So what does that tell you? And they were both in Pineapple Express. So there you go. And when I get to see this movie, I'll give you my reaction to it. And yeah, certain movies you just need to have the right mood to do things, to see things, and to watch things, even for TV shows. So yeah, if you've seen this movie, you know, I know that I'm going to see this soon. I don't know when, but anyway, in the comments below, just mention your favorite parts about this movie, because I just like to see what you can come up with or whatever, and so I know this will be good. I know this will be good because I've seen the trailer. I've seen the reaction on Devil Toasted, and that got me to think, you know, I wanted this movie ever since it came out in theaters, but I haven't got to see it. But then again, now I have it. Now I can watch it whenever I want. So yeah, I'm just waiting until the nice mood to get into to watch this. And I know it's hysterical. So anyway, I'll talk to you all later, and remember to do all that fun stuff. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you all later.